In the 21st century, festivals of Jewish music have become a mainstay of American Jewish cultural and communal life. Over the last few decades, festivals have multiplied and expanded to countless locations across North America, reaching new audiences and providing the stage for ever more diverse forms of Jewish musical expression. Jewish music festivals date back to the folk revival movement of the 1940s. The first public festival dedicated to Jewish music, the National Jewish Music Festival, featured a month of musical performances across the United States. When folk music festivals started to proliferate in the 1970s, several Jewish festivals emerged as well. But the real boost came in the 1990s, when, alongside an exponential growth in folk festivals, numerous Jewish festivals popped up in diverse locations around the country. Most Jewish festivals take place in major urban centers, sometimes concentrated in a single venue and other times divided between several locations around the city. They're typically located in or near large centers of Jewish population like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Boston. The festivals rely on their local Jewish communities for support and are largely funded by local Jewish philanthropic institutions rather than major commercial sponsors. In addition to concerts, most Jewish festivals incorporate opportunities for active participation through classes and workshops on topics such as musical performance, dance, and cooking. Some events actually straddle the boundary between festivals and camps or workshops. Major events like Klez Canada and Yiddish New York emphasize active participation above all else, yet they also feature a lineup of high-profile musical performances. Their programming includes courses in dance, history, language, and folklore, allowing non-musical attendees to participate as well. In fact, most festivals of Jewish culture today feature some mixture of arts and other cultural forms, thus forming a diverse, collaborative, multidisciplinary space. The cultural content of Jewish festivals varies considerably. Some festivals focus on particular historical traditions, geographic regions, or subgroups within the Jewish population, while others features a broad and inclusive definition of Jewish culture. Many festivals spotlight Eastern European Ashkenazi Jewish culture, and some focus more specifically on Hasidic music, while relatively few center around Sephardi and Mizrahi cultures. Each act of musical curation puts forward a particular definition of Jewish culture, or some sector of it, and articulates a certain ideology about Jewish culture. For instance, the emphasis on Yiddish music and klezmer at festivals like Klez Camp and Klez Canada was intended to create a context in which this particular musical culture could thrive and grow in new directions. At the same time, the growing criticism of the primacy of Ashkenazi heritage in American Jewish life has sparked similar debates within the discourse about music festivals. Erez Safar, the founder of the Sephardic Music Festival, stated that he was, quote, eager to raise awareness of Judaism's cultural diversity, which extends beyond its Eastern European Ashkenazi face, unquote. Today, many festivals that are expressly dedicated to Ashkenazi culture have come to include at least some elements of non-Ashkenazi traditions in their programming. One final development of Jewish music festivals has been their growing presence in virtual spaces. Like other music industries, festivals have adapted to the digital age and use websites and social media to interact with their audience beyond the limited time frame of the event itself. With the onset of COVID-19, many festivals expanded their digital platform and pioneered a variety of virtual formats, ranging from small Zoom classrooms to large-scale lectures, concerts, and films. Today, as in-person events are gradually resuming across North America, some festivals have already attempted to use hybrid models that combine live audiences with online streaming. Given the success of the virtual format, and while the pandemic still looms large, these hybrid models will likely continue to develop in the near future. Thank you.